talk to you about the IELTS exam and about different sections that it has. IELTS is a kind of prerequisite for people who want to immigrate to another countries, especially to English-speaking countries. Yeah, okay, as I mentioned before, the IELTS exam is divided to four main parts, guys. The first part in your test is the listening test that you have about 30 minutes to answer the questions and check your answers. The listening part has four sections, section 1, 2, 3, and 4, and each section is kinda different from the others. After the listening part, you're going to do the reading part. For each module, the reading part is different. For academic module, you have 3 sections and 40 questions, and you have 1 hour to answer. But the type of the readings are different because they are more academic rather than general. But in the general training reading, it's different. The type of the readings is about somehow job, employment, management, and this kind of daily things is not about academic things. And it's academic reading, academic module is harder than general module. Yeah, it's a bitter fact, but it's true. People who want to go abroad to study, they need the academic module, but people who want to go with the skilled worker visa or this kind of things, they need the general training module. After completing this section, about 1 hour, you would be exhausted for sure, so you should somehow get used to being in a condition of the IELTS test exam. After that, you're going to have the writing. The writing part has 2 tasks. The number 1 task is a short task. In academic module is about graphs, processes. You are just somehow you should know about the numbers, the graphs, how to calculate them, and this kind of things. But about the general training, task 1 is about writing a letter to an organization or a friend or something like that. In task 2, they're gonna give you a topic about different things, such as for example, technological matters, about environmental problems, about why the crime rate is increasing, different things, finance, ecosystem, and a variety of topics that you have to search and have enough ideas to answer the questions. So the exam would be finished here, and after that, usually, before your IELTS test, paper-based, you have the speaking test because it's only about 11 to 14 minutes. Most of the candidates would have their speaking test before this day of the main exam. For example, if you have the IELTS exam paper-based on Friday, you're going to have your speaking test 3 or 4 days sooner than your paper-based exam. The speaking test is again in 3 parts, and it is approximately about 11 to 14 minutes. It has part 1, 2, and 3. In part 1, you have to give the examiner short answers. In part 2, you have to talk about a topic at least about 2 minutes. And in part 3, you have to expand your answer and talk in a way that would convince the examiner that you have the fluency and the required skills to talk in English. Yeah, it was just a short description of the IELTS exam for you.